Kong Hei Fa Choi guys, come with me to the third day of the Chinese New Year celebration. My mission for today is to go see the dragon dance, and at this point I'm quite skeptical about going all out as I plan to. I mean, I enjoy the Asian culture and the last thing I want is to appropriate anyone's culture or get anyone irritated with my presence. And to couple with the fact that I was to go alone, I had no one to go with me. My friends weren't interested in the Asian culture as much as I was, and they weren't willing to join me, especially when I'm dressed this way. I took the leap of faith and went ahead with my plans, and I'm so happy I did because I met the nicest of people. Like, I met this really amazing Cantonese couple on the bus, and they really appreciated the way I showed my love for the culture. Not just them, lots of people did.
You are beautiful.
Oh, thank you. The Cantonese couple I met is Sua Max, and I agreed to join them to experience the Cantonese culture because I've never actually had the opportunity to. The first thing we did was to try out Hong Kong style cooking at this place called Dragon Oriental. And of course I let them pick the best, okay?
Oh, they've got English. So like
after making some personal choices, we all agreed to add a recommendation given to us by one of their staff. You know, one thing I finally got to experience is waiting in line to get into a restaurant. I mean, that's so not Nigerian. Yeah, Kong Hei Fa Choi.
So this is like usually this is served on some food stall. It's not served in restaurant. It's served in the food stall, and you just get it and eat it and on the street. It's one of the street food. It represents Hong Kong.
Look, I'm not going to lie, at this point I was a bit skeptical and scared of trying this, but I was open to try out their food, so I just had to go all in, okay? Try to assess it. It's chewy. It's chewy. A little bit chewy. But I don't like chewy, but I can't actually pinpoint the taste. It's just there. There's nothing repulsive, and then there's nothing very attractive to it. So it's just there.
Okay, average.
So it's just flat. Now guys, the second thing we had was the drinks, and I had what they call yuan yong.
Condensed milk. So it's a bit sweeter.
Okay. It's sweeter than mine?
Yeah, you need to add your own sugar.
Okay.
It's not sweetened.
Okay. I usually go for things that are sweet and cold, but the weather wasn't favorable at all, so I had to go for something hot. Now for the main course, we had baked pork chop rice and hufon noodles with stir-fried. This looks delicious. Yeah. So usually the Hong Kong style breakfast menu hot drinks like Union and milk tea are ordered side by side the Hong Kong style French toast. I actually got to learn and experience the 4 steps to eating the Hong Kong style French toast. These steps are quite simple but can easily be forgotten and misplaced, which is to first spread the butter, divide the toast, dip in syrup before you can eat. This is what Hong Kong French toast, right?
Yes. French toast. Do you like it? You need more syrup?
Now, the most significant difference between the Hong Kong style French toast and the Nigerian French toast is the fact that the Hong Kong style French toast is deep fried, while the Nigerian French toast is press fried.
I love it. Yeah, that's great.
Now, one thing for me is sure, the Union definitely goes well with the Hong Kong style French toast.
Is this combination nice combo? Okay, great.
Nice combo. Now for the third thing I'll be trying today again on my table is the hufon noodles with stir-fried beef. Sue really wanted me to try this, so she dished it out for me to eat. I'm not going to lie, it looked really tasty, but I always like to ask what it's made of to prepare my mind for what I'm about to try. I tried it in rice before. What's udon made it?
Udon is wheat flour.
That means I haven't tried any rice noodle before. I went in straight for the beef itself, and from the first taste, it reminded me of our Nigerian zuya. Smoky.
They're like spicy.
Yeah.
Definitely spice on it.
There's level of spice. Wait. I mean, it really tasted like the kind of soya you find in the east or in the south where the yaji pepper is not dominant. I must say the beef itself is quite succulent and the taste was just amazing. I added more pepper to give it more spice and it was top notch. And for the last thing, which was the big bok chop rice, it was really delicious, but I'm just going to leave my ranking for you guys to see here on the screen. The sixth item on the ranking will be introduced later, okay? We got more stairs. Yes, we got more and more stairs. I'm really happy most people here, I mean the Asians, did find the idea of a black person putting on a hand food to be intriguing in a positive way. You know, I can't speak for everyone, but a good number of people did reach out to me there and then at the festival to appreciate my look. Anyways, after having a scrumptious and delicious Hong Kong style cooking, So and I decided to explore the pop-up market. The Chinese New Year pop-up mart was done at the Chinatown car park, so clearly most people made it here with the bus. Imagine someone like me who loves Asian aesthetic being in this situation. Clearly I would not be able to purchase anything. Why? I mean, back at home in Nigeria, Asian items were quite limited, so whatever Asian products you have is quite intriguing. But here, there's so many items that you can't really pinpoint what you actually want, and then when you see what you actually want, the price might just be what will chase you away. Nice. Okay. Did I forget to mention that they had a straight 8 hours Chinese presentation from different Chinese art categories? I'm talking singing, dancing, mini orchestra, poetry, magic, and lots more. I mean, they even had a roaster for their presentation. And this presentation marked up 2 days as they had more things like Chinese medicine, Tai Chi, and lots more. After watching a couple of presentations, we decided to explore more parts of the pop-up market and we're still getting more steps. I mean, people kept smiling at us in a very good way, actually. Yeah, I heard a frog is good luck, right? Yeah, there were lots of food, lots of Asian street food, Asian aesthetics and crafts, and it was really amazing to be in this space. While surveying, we stumbled upon this traditional couple look that reminded me so much of the Joseon era. Now, I remember the 6th item on my ranking, which was the sun-dried fried sausage. This was it, and I was not a fan. You know, sadly, I really had high hopes for this because it's something I already know and eat. And at this point, the only question in my head is, why is it so repulsive? It's sausage. You know, looking back at Max's curiosity and after reaction made me realize it was actually a hit or miss food. After that one hell of an experience, we decided to take another lap around the Asian market and this time focus on styles we didn't at first. And then I met this lady that tried to sell a rabbit feng chi to me because I was born on the year of the rabbit. I mean, this lady has no idea that I'm Igbo, and I think this is one of the main reasons why the Igbo do thrive so much in China. It's like, you can't make us buy what we don't want to buy. We are also business minded just like you are. But here's the difference. An Igbo man will try to convince you to buy, and even if it means dropping the price to almost nothing. This lady had a fixed discount, and I got to learn the hard way that once you're not interested in buying, they quickly dismiss you so they can attend to other people. And that's the difference because we pay attention to that one customer like the lost sheep. You guys, I got to experience a couple of Asian selling techniques which I find quite intriguing. Some were really funny and some tried to make you experience the item in order for you to wish you owned it. I must say, this indeed is an experience. Later on, I returned back to the tent with the people putting on the couple look that resembled that of the Joseon era to ask questions.
Ming Dynasty.
Oh, we thought it was Korean.
No, it's not Korean, it's Chinese.
So there's a reason the Korean costume in that time looked very similar.
Yeah.
It's because they were protected by China against Japanese invasion.
Oh, okay.
So the emperor and the line of emperors after that really had a lot of Chinese cultural influx because of that reason. They owed their empire to the Ming Dynasty. So even after the Ming Dynasty was overthrown, the Koreans still wanted to continue that lineage.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, he's very into history.
After that quick lecture, we walked around the bit and I noticed someone with a gorgeous attire. And of course, I approached that because that's what I always do. Whenever I feel attracted to something and I love something so much, I actually do approach it heads on. I mean, she looked so gorgeous. Her attire was so detailed and she did an amazing makeup on her face, giving her the real look. After I was done taking pictures with her, we decided to call it a day for the Chinese pop-up market and do other things we had to do here at the Chinatown. So and Max were planning to get some items for cooking, so we decided to stop by this Chinese supermarket. So basically, I watched them shop and then they kept telling me about things they like and things they dislike, things they preferred from other Asian countries and things they preferred in their own country style. I have no idea what this is, and as well they didn't know what the English name for it is. So if you know what this is in English, do write down in my comment section, because I'm really curious as to what that was. The name was in Chinese and it was handwritten, so I couldn't like take a picture of it and do like an auto translate or something. So if you know what it is, just let me know in the comment section. I'm not going to lie, some things looked scary. Some things looked scary, and then some things looked very mild and very common and things I'm used to seeing in Asian and Oriental markets. Some things reminded me of my childhood, some things reminded me of home, and some things reminded me of the other things I do see in Asian supermarkets back in Nigeria. I think I've said that before. Now here's my greatest discovery in the UK. Soju here is £4. Tesco sells soju for £6. That means I could always come here and get soju for £4. That's £2 less. I'm more than grateful for this discovery, and I'm happy they brought me here, because seeing soju for £6 at Tesco, I was actually never pushed to buy it. Neither was I even intrigued as to wanting to drink it. So it encouraged me to get some here. Looking at all the varieties they have, I had to go for something I've not tried before, which was the strawberry flavor. I've had in total 3, which is the grape, the peach, and the plain, and now I'm having the strawberry, making it 4. You guys, this was one of the easiest money for me to spend, because I felt like I did not even pay anything. We got out of the supermarket and got more stairs.
Wait a minute.
Like I said, they were all good stairs, so I really didn't mind. You know, Max even spotted a kid taking pictures of me while pretending to be taking a selfie. And it was so funny because it was not a problem. If you want to take a picture of me, you can as well do that without having to sneak peek. Now, our next stop is Oseyo, which is a Korean supermarket. I've vlogged this place before, so you can as well check my previous vlog on my YouTube here.
We're brave to do what you love.
Oh! Yeah.
You don't really care what people think about.
I come to the Gen Z generation. So it was basically saying that the Gen Z generation are not scared of doing what they want to do and where they want to do it. And I do concur with that, because if you feel happy to do something, just go for it and don't feel constrained by anything or forces that are not even really there. Sometimes it's all up in your head. So we came over to Oseyo because there were some things that they did not find and some things they actually do prefer in Korean style. So we came up here to pick them up. Now you must know Sue is a huge fan of potato noodles. I mean, it's basically the same thing as long as you understand this communication. Potato, we got it. Now for the Cantonese pop-up market, the Cantonese pop-up market was done along the market road just in front of Arundel shopping mall. And of course, we are going to explore, because today's mission now is to learn more about Hong Kong and the Cantonese people. Now this was basically Hong Kong craft pop-up market, because almost everything here was practically handmade. You know what I mean? From these cute miniature handmade flower pots to graphic printed designs to graphic drawn arts. I got to understand that some of these works are pictures or textures that have significant meanings to the people of Hong Kong. As you can see, this phone case had food staples like Union, milk tea, Hong Kong style French toast, as well as the red bean ice and ice cream Sue had herself. I must say she had so much nostalgia while lecturing me on this. I'm not going to lie about that fact. Furthermore, we also bumped into a Hong Kong map, that's the map of Hong Kong, and she was quick to show me where she was from. Sue did mention she was from the southern part of Hong Kong, while Max is from the north, as you can see geographically. They as well explained to me the coastal line that was painted on this piece of material. They even tried to show me exactly where it was on the map, which I found very interesting and hilarious at the same time. The question that came to my head is, will I ever be able to visit Hong Kong and see the coastal line that they are actually showing me? When I become a top tier travel creator able to afford my trips, Hong Kong is where I'll definitely want to visit because of Sue and Max. Furthermore, they lectured me on their minibus stations and stables. As someone that loves craft, be it digital craft, mostly handcrafted stuff, I was really impressed and happy to be here. Max was pretty much interested in anything that concerns health and medicine. Walking down, we noticed other handcrafted works, from jewelries to scents to balloons to this beautiful flower that reminded me so much of Beauty and the Beast. You guys, we stopped at this store with the staff putting on a camouflage, which we found very intriguing. From my own chopped up understanding, he explained that these are made at the military base and mostly used by the military personnel, and he also highlighted the fact that it was without polyester. We continued exploring the Hong Kong Mount and we found a couple of stores that were quite intriguing, some were quite basic, and some were just too cute to resist. From everything I saw at the Hong Kong mart, something I felt really attracted to that I really wanted to get for myself was one of these Hong Kong style mini boss keychains. In total, there were two things I was most attracted to, but one was really expensive and the other was this mini boss tag. So why didn't I buy the mini boss tag? At this point, you all should blame Temu, AliExpress and Shein for this. Later into the night, we had the mild dragon dance parade, and then it hit me. I was actually here to watch the dragon dance, and I ended up enjoying the Cantonese culture instead. Am I upset that I may have missed the dragon dance? Absolutely not, because the experience I got to get today is something I have never seen, and I'm really proud of myself to join Sue and Max to enjoy the Hong Kong culture, and I feel a lot more attached to Hong Kong than I did before. We stopped at this store where they sold health stones like guasho, and for once it felt like the real deal. It was quite expensive, I must say. Now here is something that was quite a shock to me. The person dancing underneath this dragon is actually not Asian. I was quite surprised they let a non-Asian do the dragon dance, and we are all here for the culture, innit? Although it was a small dragon dance, it was still a dragon dance, and am I happy spending the day with Sue and Max? Definitely yes. I mean, it was totally worth missing whatever it is I possibly missed for. Guys, I'm back from the festival and it was super amazing. Like the Cantonese couple I met were amazing people. That's Sue and Max. They took me to lots of places. They wanted me to try lots of food from Hong Kong. Yeah, mostly Cantonese food, and they taught me some Cantonese phrases and some other things that were just really amazing and mind-blowing. Yeah, before meeting them, I actually never had any Cantonese one-in-one Cantonese experience aside Jackie Chan. Aside the movies, that's the Jackie Chan movies I know. And I know Jackie Chan is from Hong Kong, right? Aside that, I've not really had one-in-one Cantonese meeting. So it was really nice to meet someone that is not straight up Chinese or Korean that I'm used to meeting. So it was really nice. It was fun. I spent lots of time learning lots of things from them and about their culture and their food. I was scared that I may not like their food, but the food I tried were really amazing, and this was one amazing experience that I really did enjoy. And I like the fact that I took the leap of faith to go for this festival alone. Although most of my friends were not interested because they were not into the Asian culture like I am. So going there alone gave me the opportunity to meet these nice people, and they were willing to take me around knowing that I was alone. And I kind of I shared the third day, coupled with the fact that I actually experienced it with the people that actually celebrate the culture. So I was really happy and grateful for that. That's all for now, guys. It's your girl, That African Sojourner. Do like and follow for more. Bye.